Hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we have to discuss about one of the important program in threads of Java programming. Java program to create three threads. First thread displays hello message for every 1 second. Second thread displays welcome message for every 5 seconds. Third thread displays good morning message for every 8 seconds. Now we have to write the program for this concept. First, I am creating one class. The class name is first extends thread. That means first can extend the properties from thread class. The thread class is available in java.lang package. So whatever the properties that are exist in the thread class are inherited into the first class by using the extends keyword. Next one, we have to write the run method of first thread public void run. In that run method, for every 1 second, first thread goes into sleep. We have to use sleep method that can be used in try and catch blocks. Because exception is generated, so that we have to write the sleep method in try and catch blocks. Try for I is equal to int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. For every 1 second, what is the message that is displayed? Hello message. System dot out dot println hello message. Once we are printing the hello message, the thread goes into sleep state up to 1 second. 1 second is nothing but 1000 milliseconds. So sleep of 1000 is nothing but the thread goes into sleep 1000 milliseconds after displaying the hello message. 1000 milliseconds is nothing but 1 second. After that, we have to close the for loop. We have to close the try block. Next, we have to write the catch block. In the catch block, one parameter we have to pass exception E. If any exception is generated, that exception is printed. System dot out dot println. Of E. Exception is stored in variable E, so that is printed. So after that, catch block is closed and run method is closed, and class first is also closed. Now we have to create another class, that is class second extends thread class. we are inheriting the properties of thread class by the second using the extends keyword. So extends keyword is used for inheriting the properties from one class to another class. From the thread class, whatever the properties are there, that properties are inherent to so class second. Next, here we have to write run method public void run method. Next, we have to write the try block. In that try block, we have to write the for loop for int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. For every 5 seconds, what is the message we have to display by the second thread? So system dot out dot println welcome message. Welcome message. After printing the welcome message, the second thread goes into the sleep state after every 5 seconds. So here we have to write 5000 milliseconds. 5000 milliseconds is nothing but 5 seconds. After that, for loop is closed. Next try block is closed. Then catch exception. If any exception is generated in the try block, that exception is catched by the catch block and printing that exception. So system dot out dot println of E. After that catch block is closed, then run method is closed and class second is also closed. Next, we have to create another class, that is third class extends thread class. So the third class can inheriting the properties from the thread class. Now we have to run the third thread public void run method. In that run method, we have to write the try and catch blocks. In that try block, for int I is equal to 1 semicolon I less than or equal to 10 semicolon I plus plus. What is the message we have to print it for every 8 seconds? So good morning message. System dot out dot println good morning. After printing the good morning message, the third thread goes into sleep for every 8 seconds, so that we have to write 8000 milliseconds is nothing but 8 seconds. After that, we have to close the for loop, we have to close the try block. Next, catch block is used for catch the exception that is generated by the try block. If any exception is generated in the try block, that is catched by the catch block and print that exception. So system dot out dot println E. Next, we have to close the catch block. We have to close the run method. We have to close the class. Next, now we have to write the main class. So class create three threads. Create three threads. Next, in that class, we have to write the main method public static void main string arguments. In that main method, we have to create the object for the first class, second class and third class. So first f is equal to new first. Here first is the class name, f is the object name, new operator is used for allocating the memory for the object f. So first open parenthesis close parenthesis is the constructor. Now we have to start the first thread, that is f dot start. Next, in the same way, we have to create the object for the second class. Second s is equal to new second. So s is the object name, second is the class, new operator is used for allocating the memory for the object s, second open parenthesis close parenthesis is the constructor. Now we have to start the second thread by using start method, s dot start method. Next, in the same way, we have to create the object for the third class. Third t is equal to new third. By using this object, we have to start the third thread. So t dot start. Next, we have to close the main method. We have to close the main class. Okay. First, we have to save this program. File, save as, create three threads. Class name is, main method is there in the class. The class name is create three thread. With that class, we have to save that file name. So create three threads. Create three threads dot java. We have to save this program. Now we have to run this program. First we have to compile this program. Javac create three threads dot java. Create three threads dot java. Now the program is successfully compiled. Now we have to run this program by using Java. Create three threads. Create three threads. Press enter. So see this one. For every 1 second, hello message is printed. For every 5 seconds, welcome message is printed. For every 8 seconds, good morning message is printed. Hello message is printed for every 1 second by using the first thread. Welcome message is printed for every 5 seconds by using second thread. Good morning message is printed for every 8 seconds by using third thread. So see this one. Now the program is also running. Hello message is completed. Now welcome message and good morning messages are printed. And welcome message is also completed. And finally good morning message is printed. For every 8 seconds, good morning message is printed. The third thread is also running. First and second thread are already completed. Now the third thread is also completed their execution. Now we can go to the program. So in the main method, in the main class, create 3 threads class. We have to write the main method. First, we have to create the object for the first class, that is F. So, to start the thread, we are using object called F dot start. That means we are starting the execution of the first thread. Whenever we are calling the start method by using the object F, it implicitly calls the run method in the first class. The control goes to the run method of the first class. In that one, we have to write the hello message is printed for every 1 second. Okay, for int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Okay, first I is equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 10, condition true, hello message is printed. Now the thread goes into sleep state for 1000 milliseconds, that is nothing but 1 second. Okay, after that again the thread goes into resume state and I value is incremented. Now I value is 2, 2 less than or equal to 10, condition true, hello message is printed. After that the thread goes into sleep state for 1 second. So this procedure is continued until I value becomes 10. If I value is greater than 10, so here the condition is false. The control goes to the next statement after the for loop. There are no statements are there. So here there is no exception is generated. So catch block is not executed. Next, coming to the main method, so we are creating the object for the second class, so that is yes. By using this object we are accessing the start method of the thread class. Whenever we are accessing the start method by using the object for the second class, that is s dot start method, it starts the execution of the second thread. It implicitly calls the run method exist in the second class. So control goes to the run method of the second class. Here for int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. First I value 1, 1 less than or equal to 10, condition true. The control goes to the body of the for loop. Here welcome message is printed. Now the second thread goes into sleep state for 5000 milliseconds, that is 5 seconds. After that the thread is resumed. Now I value is incremented. Now I value is 2, 2 less than or equal to 10, condition true. The control goes to the body of the for loop. Welcome message is printed. Again the thread goes into sleep state for 5000 milliseconds, that is 5 seconds. So this procedure is continued until I value becomes 10. 10 less than or equal to 10, condition true, the control goes to the body of the for loop, printing the welcome message. Again thread goes into the sleeping state for 5000 milliseconds, that is 5 seconds. Then again after that thread is resumed after 5 seconds. I value is incremented. Now I value becomes 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. Condition false. The control goes to the next statement after the for loop. There are no statements are there. Here there is no exception is generated, so that catch block is not executed. Okay. Now again now we have to create the object for the third class, that is T. By using this object, we are starting the execution of the third thread by using start method. So T dot start method, we are starting the execution of the third thread. It implicitly calls the run method in the third class. So in the run method of the third class, here we are printing the good morning message. Okay, I is equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 10, condition true, good morning message is printed. So sleep of 8000, the thread goes into sleeping state for 8000 milliseconds, that is 8 seconds. After that the thread is resumed. Again I value is incremented. Now I value is equal to 2, 2 less than or equal to 10, condition true. Again good morning message is printed. Again thread goes into the sleeping state. After it resumed, now I value is incremented. Now I value becomes 3, 3 less than or equal to 10, condition true. If the condition is true, then the control goes to the body of the for loop and printing the good morning message, and the thread goes into the sleeping state for 8 seconds. This procedure is continued until I value becomes 10. 10 less than or equal to 10, condition true. The control goes to the body of the for loop and printing the good morning message. After that, the thread goes into the sleeping state for 8000 milliseconds, that is nothing but 8 seconds. After that, I value is incremented. Now I value becomes 11, 11 less than or equal to 10. Condition false. The control goes to the next statement after the for loop. There are no statements are there and there is no any exception is generated. So it terminates the execution. So in this way we are creating 3 threads. Okay, first thread creating the hello message for every 1 second. Second thread displays the message called welcome message for every 5 seconds. The third thread displays the good morning message for every 8 seconds. Here we are using only 3 methods: start method, run method and sleep method. Sleep method, to access the sleep method compulsory we have to use try and catch blocks. Whenever start method is accessed by using the object that is created for the class, so then it implicitly calls the run method. Okay, in the run method, whatever the action that we are given for the thread, that action can be executed. So in this way we have to create the 3 threads. So simple logic. Again, once again we are running this program. So see this one. Java C create 3 threads dot Java. The program is successfully compiled. Now we have to run the program Java create 3 threads. See this one. In the first second, 3 messages are printed: hello, welcome, good morning. After every 1 second, hello message is printed. After 5 seconds, again welcome message is printed. After 8 seconds, good morning message is printed. That means for every 1 second, hello message is printed. For every 5 seconds, welcome message is printed. For every 8 seconds, good morning message is printed. Once the hello message is printed for 10 times, okay, then it stops the execution of the first thread. Once the welcome message is printed for 10 times for every 5 seconds, it stops the execution of the second thread. Once the execution of the good morning message for every 8 seconds is completed, then the third thread execution is also stopped by using stop method. So see this one. Now the third thread is also running. Second and first thread execution is completed. Now the third thread execution is also completed. Okay. So in this way we have to create the three threads in Java programming. So thank you one and all for watching this video. If you really like these sessions, please forward this session to your friends and classmates, and please subscribe my YouTube channel Divvela Srinivasarao. After subscribing my YouTube channel, click on the bell icon to get the future updates in my YouTube channel. If you have any doubts, please put your doubts in the comment section. I will try to clarify your doubts. Thank you one and all for watching this video. Please follow the previous videos on threads concept in Java programming playlist in my YouTube channel Divvela Srinivasarao. Thank you one and all for watching this video.